In Sierra Leone, the bodies of dozens of more than 100 victims killed during an explosion last week were buried in a mass ceremony on Monday in Waterloo. The coffins were transported in a military truck from the morgue in the capital Freetown to the cemetery in the Waterloo, a neighboring city. The explosion took place late Friday when a tanker collided with another truck as it was pulling into a gas station nearby.
Investigate today what happened, what will lead to this. And as a society, what thing we go do collectively, not just government, not just the local government, not just the authorities, but we all, what we for do, so that they can see us number, not for they happen to it.
Sierra Leone has now called upon the international medical aid for its overburdened hospital in the wake of this fuel tank blast. President Biya on Sunday declared 3 days of national mourning. More than 20 children were killed and dozens injured when a fire broke out in a school in Niger's second largest city on Monday morning. 3 school classrooms made with straws were consumed by the fire, killing 3 children aged between 3 and 8 years. The cause of the fire is still not yet known, but investigations have been launched.
Nous déplorons un important dégât.
We lament the major damage, with the 20 dead and 19 seriously injured, 10 of whom are in a very serious condition. Straw huts are often used to make rooms for students in overcrowded schools in Niger. In April, a fire fueled by high winds swept through an elementary school on the outskirts of Niger's capital, Niamey, killing 20 children. Since then, teachers and parents say the deaths highlights the dangers of temporary classrooms set up outside.
Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, the city of over 5 million, sprung into more limelight last week when armed groups fighting the federal government announced that they were advancing towards it. One of the groups is the Oromo Liberation Army, OLA. A leader from the group now says its fighters were near the capital and preparing a new attack, promising an end to the conflict very soon. Ethiopia's government has denied any threat to Addis Ababa, but authorities in the capital have asked residents to organize to defend the city. Several foreign embassies have called on their nationals to leave the country. The Oromo Liberation Army, OLA, is an ethnic Oromo armed group fighting the Ethiopian government alongside Tigrayan rebels. They are based in Oromia, the largest region in Ethiopia that encloses Addis Ababa. Mourning and anger in the town of Banibangou, western Niger, after the massacre of 69 residents. The population here is now concerned about the state of security in their town. They shared their frustrations with President Mohamed Bazoum when he paid a condolence visit. The bandits terrorize us too much. We don't know the reasons. Why is there still no peace in Banibangou? We're really trying to understand. We're murdered again and again. We're robbed, we're tortured, and we don't know for what reasons. Since the beginning of this insecurity, it is no longer good to live in Banibangou. There is hunger, there is thirst, we don't have peace of mind. We don't even sleep anymore. And we've seen columns of motorcycles, and the bandits keep coming. They keep coming to kill us. Life has really become hard here. The women and children are particularly in turmoil. This was one of the deadliest attacks in the so-called Three Borders area, a region where the territories of Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger meet without physical boundaries.
Prison authorities have launched the first steps into the process of considering the parole of 3-time Paralympic champion Oscar Pistorius, who was jailed for the murder of his girlfriend in 2013 and has served half of his sentence. Pistorius, now 34, was sentenced to 13 years in prison, even though he has always denied the murder of his girlfriend, model Riva Steenkamp, who was shot 4 times in the early hours of Valentine's Day in 2013. The South African athlete was at the height of his fame, the first amputee to compete in an able-bodied world championship and the first disabled athlete to win a medal among able-bodied athletes at the 2011 Jeju World Championships.